Hello and welcome to week 2, Hextra 4 of physics. Start right out saying on the weekly updates, watch these videos. Today I don't have an assignment embedded in here, but usually I do. So I usually have a question just to make sure you're watching these videos and the question is worth as much as any other assignment is worth 10 points. If you go to week 2 discussion, okay, it says Newton's first law says an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. An object in motion will remain in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. What you're to do is give an example of an object at rest or either one, or an object in motion being acted upon by an outside force. This discussion post is worth 10 points. There's another activity you have to do later in this week that has to do with giving an illustration of Newton's first law. So this is a good warm-up for that. All right, let's go back to week 2. There's your discussion. Then after that, there's a video on graphing basics. I want to make sure, I see where we're all at with our graphing skills. There's a bar graph assignment that follows. Upload that to me once you do it. Try to use color. You can print this out. If you need help getting it printed out, let me know. And if you're 100% online and you're working on this and you don't have any way to print it, let me know about that. And you can just use the tools that are available to you from Google Drive. Then there's a short reading on basic vectors. Okay, a vector is a property that has both a magnitude and a direction. So speed just says like 60 miles an hour. That's speed. But if you say 60 miles an hour heading north, that's a vector. It gives you an arrow that gives you a direction. So vectors are drawn as an arrow with a tail and a head. So do that quick reading. After the reading, there is a vector problem for you to finish. Then there's that Newton's first law of motion assignment that I mentioned. And there's a couple of videos you watch just by clicking on the link. Then you go to the assignment, Newton's first law of motion. And it says, your assignment will be to simply describe an example of Newton's first law. You may present this as simply as describing a situation or doing a drawing that illustrates Newton's first law. Please feel free to use the videos or a new image from Google if that helps. Submit your work from the attached Google Drive worksheet right here. All right, pretty straightforward. One thing I want you to remember is we're working on week 2, Hextra 4, but there was an assignment, a vocabulary assignment from week 1. Let's go back to that. There it is, week 1. Let's go to Hextra 4, sorry. Week 1. There is a vocabulary assignment. Don't put this off. Don't let it go to the last week. It's down here at the bottom of week 1. That's why it's important to watch these updates. And I do send out email messages as well. Physics motion vocabulary. A list of 30 vocabulary words on a Quizlet format. So make sure that you are doing that Quizlet, getting familiar with it, and there will be an assessment on that activity. So have a great week. Any questions, contact me, and we will see you this week. Bye-bye.